Hello and welcome. I'm Charlene, and today we've got a total body strength and conditioning workout. It's designed to power up your muscles, elevate your heart rate, and build stronger bones. We're moving through strength intervals that combine upper and lower body, followed by core work and some energizing cardio bursts. I'll be showing you options and progressions, whether you're easing into movement or ready to add a little bounce into your workout. This joint-friendly impact work helps support healthy bones, joints, and fascia, key elements of long-term mobility and resilience. So think of this as training for a strong, mobile, and resilient body today and years from now. For this workout, you'll need a mat and a set or two of hand weights. I think that's it. So are you ready to get moving? We'll get started with a warm-up. I'm gonna fold my mat up out of the way so that I don't trip over it. So make sure your room is cleared. And let's just start with an easy march, knees high. So our warm-up will last about 3 minutes just to get everything good and ready to go, to get to the strength and the core and the cardio. And you can pick up your pace if you'd like and start to drive your arms. But I'll leave a timestamp so you can skip the warm-up if you're already warm. Now take this into a box step, nice and wide, forward and back on the right. Chest up, you can lift your knees higher, or you can turn this into a tire jog, knees high, like you're stepping into the tractor tires. 2 more. Then I'll take this to the left. So forward and back. Chest up, drive the arms, and start to feel yourself get a little bit warmer. Your breathing's a little bit less shallow. You feel your body and joints warming up. That's it. Now tap out to the side and reach. Squeeze your glute side to side. Reach, push, or cross. Give me a little punch side to side. A few more. Once your core warm, all right, a little scissor jack. I'll give you options and variations. Tap back and curl. So I'm tapping my foot back and curling or slicing the arms. Now, if you'd like, you can stick with this version of the jack, scissor jack, or you can do an actual impact jack like this. Or you can do part of each. Just a few more seconds here. All right, step out to the right and center, and then we'll do left. Turn this into an easy side lunge, but give me a push. We'll do 4 on the right, reach down and center. 3 more. Chest up, beautiful posture. Brace your core like you're about to sneeze. 4 on the left. So that sensation you get right before you're going to sneeze is very similar to that bracing sensation. All right, center, reach down and up a few more times. And then we'll reach up to the right, down center. So reach up, center, left. Like you're picking something off the floor. Little squat, warm-up squat, and a push side to side. So our intervals are 1 minute long. We have a few more seconds to go here, and I will make sure you know exactly how long you have. All right, 1 more on each side. All right, roll your shoulders, and let's get started with a weight, a set of weights you can bring to overhead press. So let's squat to press, squat and press. Chest up. Now our transitions will go down on the mat, or if you have a chair, you can go to the seat of your chair or to the chair. Push your pace here. So it's beautiful form and control, but you're pushing the speed of this repetition. So you're getting a little breathless. You're about halfway there. Yeah, inhale. These overhead presses are a little in front of the face. If overhead press doesn't work for you, do a lateral raise. Squat to raise. There's always an option. Hips are going back, chest is up. A few more. And then we'll go right into a wood chop. I'm going to put one weight down. Now the movements from exercise to exercise, these transitions, down, right, up, left, reach up and down. Now you can be seated. The transitions are part of the exercise. Or you can be standing, or you can even do this on the mat, on the knees. 10 more seconds. So notice how this feels. You're drawing an X, not swinging. A few more seconds. Let's transition to the other side. Up. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. I like the kneeling option, but you can do this standing or in the chair. Draw that X. We have about 15 seconds, and we'll go into our skater, standing skater. Breathe, and you're pushing your pace. This isn't easy, and your weight's fairly heavy. All right, so move your mat out of the way, and let's go into a curtsy side to side, reaching that opposite arm, or a step and reach behind, or we're gonna add a little bounce, a little jump, which is great for your joints, great for your bones to get that bit of impact, but land softly. Pick up your pace. It's okay to breathe heavy, but maintain that beautiful posture. You get a whole minute of break before we start our next round. We have 3 rounds to look forward to. We're almost done with round 1. I'm gonna push my pace and stop talking. Ten seconds. All right, great job. We have about a minute to take a break. Our first movement will be unilateral. It's a staggered deadlift. So grab a weight that you feel comfortable with for a staggered deadlift. One leg will go back, we'll shift the hips back, and then we'll press them forward, squeezing the glutes. So shift back and drive forward. That's the movement. Try a few on each side before we get into the actual interval and see how they feel. So press back and push forward. All right, take a moment. You can grab a drink of water, but enjoy this beautiful 10 seconds we have left. Get yourself set up. I'm gonna put my right leg back. 5 seconds. Chest up, beautiful core, strong, and let's do this together. Now my back knee is bent, and I'm keeping my head above my heart. My arms are just holding the weight, so there's really no tension in them. It's a balance movement as well. Drive your hips without over extending at the hip. So we have 5 more seconds. Let's switch. So we'll go the other direction, stagger. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Let me kind of show you a view you can see. So it's very hamstring and glute dominant. So feel that posterior kinetic chain, the back of your body. Push your pace once you have it, but make sure you remain in control of these movements. 3, 2. Now a spinal balance flow is next. So I'm gonna get on hands and knees. You can use your chair seat or the back of your chair, but this transition is fast. We'll go to spinal balance, extending right leg and left arm and come to center. So reach, so it looks like this. Reach and center. 30 seconds on this side. You only have 10 seconds left. And then let's switch sides. Other side. Engage your core, neutral spine. Reach, you're looking at the mat. Your neck is long. And the arm that's on the mat is strong, shoulders strong. You're halfway there. Try and reach long. 5 more seconds. All right, I'm gonna put this mat out of the way. Quickly transition up, and we'll do some jump squats. Almost lost my mat there. So a jump squat is here. Come to the balls of the feet like you're doing a calf raise. So a jump squat right here. Or you can add a little bit of bounce up. Or you can do both. You can alternate. But this impact, this gentle impact is great for your joints, but be kind to them. Take it at a pace that suits you and progress, make it harder as you get stronger. You're almost there. Then you get this big break. Remember, you can alternate between the options. Only 5 seconds. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need this break. So let's get set up for a bent over row. Bent over row is a hinge with a pull. So pull the weights to your hips, to your pelvis, and release. Squeeze your elbows in like you want to touch them behind your back. That's the movement. Grab a drink, take a break. You can flow, roll your shoulders, because you have about 20 seconds, give or take, before we get into the bent over row. I'm gonna stagger my stance right and then left because I feel a little more secure that way. All right, get yourself all set up. Adjust your shirt like I just did. 3, 2, 1. Here's my row. I'm trying to squeeze my back muscles and I'm keeping the pace high. You can even come to balance here or tap and lift. Up to you. But we're 30 seconds with this stagger and then we'll switch legs. Relax your jaw. 5 more seconds. Exhale on the exertion phase. I'm going to switch and do the other side. Remember, you can come to balance, shift your way forward. Feel the mid-back working. Do you feel it? Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you go back to neutral. So our core is on the mat. In about 10 seconds, we're going to have to transition to our backs. All right, about 3 seconds. All right, let me grab the mat I just threw across the room. I'm gonna come on my back. You can also sit on the chair and just do a march on the chair. So on my mat, I'll put my hands underneath my hips. And then with knees bent or with straight legs, we're gonna drop and lift. You can also curl up or do a flutter kick. What is your favorite? Remember, you're here for a minute. You can switch back and forth. You're more than halfway through. So drop, 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 spring. Drop, 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 spring. We have one more cardio interval, then you're done into cool down. I know. It's way too soon to be done, right? We want more. 5 more seconds, and then we'll get up and we'll do a little skipping. So I'm gonna roll over or just roll up. And again, I'm taking my mat out of the way so I don't fall. This time I won't need it again, so I'm gonna slide it. And we'll do a single knee lift at a time, but I'm gonna turn this into a skip opportunity. So chest up, so calf raise, knee high, or skip. You can skip forward and back. Pick up your pace. Get that knee up there and really feel your core working as you do a little jump training. This is a longevity workout. This will keep your body working a long, long time It's almost cool down time. You've got this. Oh my goodness. Are you ready to cool down? Step wide and rotate your hips. All right. Take a breath through your nose. Inhale. And then slowly exhale. Do that a few more times. Easy in, slow out. Let's go the other direction. You shouldn't feel super breathless. Just take that breathing and slow it down. All right, roll your shoulders. With your wide stance, let's shift side to side. Just enjoy the inner thigh stretch. Exhaling and inhaling. So sighing can signal your body that it's ready to release tension, and it will help you build a little mobility. One more on each side. Then heel toe in. Really lift the toes. Let's do a heel to toe rock. So a heel to toe rock, all the way up, and then all the way up on the heels. Toes and heels. Enjoy the sensation of moving through the muscles in your feet. Find the range of motion in your ankles, calves, shins. Do you feel them? All right, reaching the right hand up. Just pat yourself on the back. You can roll that elbow back and down. Now I'm going to step my right foot back, or I'm going to cross center. So it's really up to you where you go with this, but we're going to take it bent elbow or straighter arm, really a reach overhead. And just open up the side of the body. And then let's do the other side. Start with a tricep stretch, lifting the elbow as little or as much as you like. Step back for more security. Cross center if this movement feels good to you. And find the beautiful stretch. Unclench your jaw. Breathe. And then let's roll the shoulders back and down. So roll them back and down. And then give me a few shrugs here. Crossing your arms across your chest. Let's just draw a circle through the upper back. You'll feel your shoulders kind of draw a circle. Try and firm your glutes so this does not involve the hips as much. It's a controlled articular rotation in the thoracic spine. Let's go the other direction. Has your breathing slowed down? A little dynamic hamstring stretch, just pretty quick. Shift, center, other side. Take this opportunity to exhale. Let's do one more on each side. And we'll finish with a couple big breaths and be done with this workout, this longevity workout. Inhale and exhale. Take a big breath, inhale, pause, and then let's blow it all out. I hope you're feeling great after that workout. This style of training, using intervals with jump or impact options, is a powerful way to support your bones, joints, and your overall vitality. You can do this workout every other day, and balancing it with mobility work, yoga, or Tai Chi is a wonderful way to keep both your body and your brain at their peak. Remember, staying healthy for life takes consistency, strong and purposeful movement, and honoring the body that you're in. If you enjoyed this session, be sure to check out our other videos right here on Your Wellbeing RX, Move and Discover. And until I see you again, stay strong, keep moving, and stay connected with your community.